Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today I am actually doing a Valentine's Day inspired neutral smoky. I would say neutral smoky. It's like pink smoky something, I think it is. I tried to do that, so I hope it worked out. But a smoky look, and I'll be using all the Drugstore products. So I applied it already, but this is the best foundation if you have dry skin. Like I need to mix foundation with oil. But I mean, God, my skin looks glowy and dewy. I don't need to do anything. So you guys will see it in the tutorial of the products I've used. Most of the products I used today, I used it for the first time with you guys. So whatever I will do, or whatever how it feels after a while, if I see any bad reaction, or if I see the product is not working well on my skin or it's not doing its job, I will mention it in my blog. I will write it in my blog. So it will be after a couple days. So I'll see how it goes, and then I will apply. I will mention it in my blog, and also the video will be posted in my blog too. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So for now, let's move on to the tutorial. See you in a bit. So to start up, I'm starting with my eye makeup. So I've already primed my eyes. I tried looking for a Drugstore primer, but I couldn't find it. So I will be using the Expert Wear. Mayebelline Expert Wear, and it's in Lavender Smokes. The colors are very soft and subtle. Since we're going for a very nice subtle lavender Valentine's Day look, this is the best color. So there is the base color, so I'm just going to apply the base color first. And as usual, I'm using the Sephora shadow brush. The base color is pretty subtle. It doesn't create a very white background, so it does its trick. Once I'm done with the base, so they mentioned what they have. They have base, lid, crease, and liner. But I like the liner shade for the crease and crease shade for the outer lid. So I will be applying the liner shade with my Sephora blending / crease brush. With a clearly natural look. So it's called Lavender Smoke, so it means like it's going to be a little more smokier than every day, but it's going to be a very subtle and light smoke. So now I will go back to my Sephora shadow brush, and I will pick up the shade, the crease shade, and I'll just leave it in there. Once I'm done, I'm going to take my crease brush again and blend it in. You don't want to go all the way in, because then it will look like I've got dark circles and my eyeshadow matches my dark circles. If there is any imperfection and you feel like you put less product or more product, we're going to go back to that later. So now I am going to do my lid, which is the second shade beside the base. Pick up the product and I'll put it on my lid. So I will go back to the base shade again. It looks like a very nice highlight shade. So I'm just going to pick up a little more product and put it on my brow bone. I'm actually going to put a little bit of brow gel too. Just going to blend it in a bit to smooth out the transition. So shadows are good. So I'm going to leave the products here. And now I am going to introduce you to Brow Drama by Maybelline, and it's in deep brown. I didn't use it, so this is my first time using a Drugstore brow gel. Let's see how it goes. So what I'm doing is I'm modifying my brow shade, and it's kind of filling up the, I like to call it bald spot of my eye. I don't need brow gel, I just really like the definition of it, or what it stands for. Sometimes I really like thicker brows, but for that I use a pencil and a brow gel. But for now I am going for a natural, smooth Valentine's Day look. So now that we're done with the brows, we are moving on to the eyeliner, which is Maybelline Master Precise. So I'm going to start with my left side. Draw the line first. So liner is pretty much done, and I'm not going to add any more. And I'm not going to do the mascara now. It's like the very last step. I'm not going to do it now because then if there's any mistake, I can fix it. So I'm moving on to my foundation, and this is actually by L'Oreal. It's called True Match LUMI, and it's in the shade W6, which is also called Sun Beige. So I've researched before buying this foundation that is it good for oily skin or not, dry skin or not, and it's actually really good for dry skin. I've read some good reviews about it. So I'm using the Tarte foundation brush, which is a very tapered brush. You see the top of it, and I really can see the head of it. It looks all together, but then again, like, I don't know, can't explain. It's just too good. So I'm going to pick up some products with that, and I'm going to fill it in. So usually when I'm not applying a foundation which has oil infused, this one is infused with oil. So if you have oily skin, bear that in mind. It is very illuminating. But if you still feel like you need a bit, your skin is getting a bit more drier, or you feel like your skin will be drier, you don't trust it, then I would suggest go for add a couple drops of oil. So just make sure the foundation is blended in onto the skin properly. This foundation brush, since it's a bit tapered shape, this goes into like in between the nose area. So if I feel like I need some more, I feel like it's good enough. I don't need any more. And now I'm going to move on to my concealer. So this came highly recommended by Essie Button. Every time I watch her video, she cannot stop talking about it. So I got it in the medium beige, and I tried it myself. I mean, there's a reason this concealer is good. And just twist it so you can't see the product, but it's already in there. So I'm just going to do my under eye, and it's very moisturized. I feel my skin feels like, I don't know, it doesn't make my skin drier. So if you have any imperfection towards the eye, you can just rub it up. So moving on to the blush, I'm using my Precision Beauty blush brush, and so for blush and bronzer, I'll be using the Flower Blush and Bronzer set. This line is by Drew Barrymore. It's her own personal makeup line. I didn't even know Canadian Walmart started carrying it. I was just buying beauty products from there, and I happened to find it. So I'm using it for the first time. So after the aftermath, or how it actually went, I will actually review those in my blog and in a couple days. So once I'm done editing and I've seen like good reviews about it, then I will probably like do that. So I'll start with my blush. It goes perfect with the lavender smokes because it creates very subtle glow. I would say it's very pigmented. I didn't expect it to be that pigmented. Now I'm going for the bronzer, and for the bronzer I'm using my favorite Eco Tool fan brush. I covered everything, so what I'm going to do is my lips, and I'm going to keep it very natural. So I'm using this lipstick brush. I don't know when I got it, like forever ago I think. And I'm using Revlon Color Burst lipstick butter in Sugar Plum. Since my eyes are very smoky, I would still like to keep it like a subtle plum lipstick. Up the product with my brush because I've used this color so much. As you can see, there's like literally nothing left, so I need a lipstick brush to finish it up. So what I'm doing is I'm lining my lips with it, so that when I fill it in, it doesn't look like, ugh. I don't know why I did that. I have no idea. I don't even know what that means. The reason I love lining my lips before is so that I know where the product is going in. So I'm going to take a risk and put on the lipstick on my lips. Basically like the natural lipstick shade. This color is really moisturizing. I've worn this and my lips stayed moisturized for I would say about like 6 to 7 hours. It's pretty good actually. So you can actually, I don't know if it's available or not, but if it is, I would say go ahead and get it. So now the last step is my mascara. So this is also by Flower, and I love. The reason I bought it is, I don't know if you'd be able to see it, but look at the wand, and it keeps like twisting and twisting. So this is for curls, this is for volumizing, and the straight is for lengthening. So I feel like I need a bit more curl than volumizing, so I'm just going to go to the very last end, and I'll start applying the mascara. I didn't apply anything in my inner rim, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the Master Precise blank, and I'm just going to mash it a bit. Wise idea would have been doing it before I put on the mascara, but I don't think I made the best decision today. Okay, that's it. I'll see you in a bit. Bye. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I tried to keep it, like, the products were they're pretty cheap in Canadian money level. If you're shopping in States, I mean, they were way cheaper. So I tried to keep it easy and simple, and I tried to follow the instruction in the palette, which is like this one, and this palette is really good actually. As usual, I've used it with you guys for the first time, so I'm going to say it again. I'm sorry, it might sound annoying, but I'm going to mention all the products in my blog if I had any bad reaction to it, or if the product didn't do its job. It will be in a couple days after I post my video, or it will be right away. I'll link it down below. And I would also link SE Button's channel down below too. She's pretty amazing. She is she's one of my inspirations from YouTube, so yeah, you guys should check out her channel too. I will link that down below too, and all the products I've used. I bought it mostly from Walmart and Shoppers Drug Mart, and you guys will find it probably in States in QVC, not QVC, my bad. Probably Walgreens or CVS, something like that, or in Walmart too. So I hope you guys can find the product I mentioned, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and have a great day. Bye!